Microphone check one.
One, two. What is this?
Microphone check two.
Ooh, lordy loo. Okay, my camera's still not working. Can you take the reins for just a second when we bring our guest up?
What up, people? Welcome to another installment of the Rap Yard. It's Thursday. I am one of your co-hosts, DJ Big Pressure.
I'm also contributing sound effects from behind the scenes.
I didn't hear what you said, but yeah.
So we have a guest on today. His name is Chris Mohead. He's out of South Carolina. Please welcome him to the Rap Yard, everybody. Chris Mohead.
Chris Mohead
What's
in
up?
the
What's
building.
up?
What up, Joe? What up, Joe?
What's
I
up?
think
What's happening, man?
Chilling, man. How you doing today?
I'm good, man. Thank y'all for having me on for sure.
thanks
Yes,
for
sir.
coming on.
What's the weather looking like while we get these technical difficulties fixed out
Yeah, let me
here?
fix my camera. I'll be right back.
The weather is bipolar, man. It
Oh
was
man.
cold. It was cold 2 days ago. Now it's hot today.
So where you hailing out of?
I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, man. 803.
Hey, I got people in North Carolina, Raleigh, Rockingham, Charlotte.
Okay.
I got some people in Columbus too, South Carolina. People in Savannah, Georgia. You know, all my family
Yeah,
used to live
yeah.
up. They used to live up north, and they migrated to the south. So
Oh yeah, all over the southeast side, man. Yeah, we over here.
yeah. So
Where y'all at?
I'm up in Reading, Pennsylvania. It's like 45 minutes away from Philly, an hour away from Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I know y'all
yeah.
feeling good up there, man.
Hell no, man. It's fucking freezing up here. I got a robe on.
I'm talking about since y'all won the big game, man.
Oh no. Listen, don't get me chopped. Listen, I am not a Eagles fan. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Oh wow,
So I
wow.
go yeah.
How did that happen?
Listen, man. All right, so listen, I thought I thought my dad was just an angry person when I was a kid, and here to come to find out he was betting on the Eagles, so he kicked the trash can across kicked the trash can
Yeah.
across the kitchen, all type of crazy shit. So
Right. Hey man,
yes,
all my family from Georgia, man. I was just gonna say that. So we all Falcons fans, pretty much. So
hey man, y'all had a hell of a run when you had Michael Vick, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we ain't never gonna see nothing like that again.
Never, man.
Nothing. There's some close, but nah, nothing like a Michael Vick. But yeah. So what inspired you to start doing music, man?
To be honest with you, it probably like Lil Bow Wow or something, man. Like that's how long I've been doing it. I feel like it's always been in me. But like when I was like 5 years old, Lil Bow Wow was like the biggest artist in the
Yeah.
world. You
Shout
know what
out
I'm saying?
So Def, Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Yep.
you said you were in down south there. Did you guys get a chance to catch the rap game?
Well, yeah, but see, I grew up a military kid, so like my family is from Georgia and stuff like that. We would go visit, but I lived in New York, I lived in Germany, I lived in
Oh yeah, cause you had to go to bases. You had to go to switch bases and stuff.
yeah. But my pops always had like Outkast. As I got on right now, Outkast probably my biggest influence, my biggest musical influence.
As Outcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So you never got to go to Fort Brett? Like you ever been up that way? Like
no, I haven't. I was born in Tacoma, Washington.
mhm.
I moved to Fort Lewis. I mean, not my bad. I was born in Fort Lewis. I moved to Fort Benning. We moved all over, man. We moved all over the place.
This I'm not gonna lie. For this is the first time I ever heard of a Bow Wow being an influence for somebody to make music. But I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. When he hit the scene, I remember in school, like I DJ'd since I was a kid, and I remember like coming home and watching BET and stuff, and like
Man,
catching man his
106 apart.
106 at Park, Rap City. Man, Bow Wow was trending so much. They ain't never seen nothing like him. Like you know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
was like, well, Jermaine Dupri got a formula. With bringing up the young kids and putting
I'm
them
telling you.
putting them in the industry and stuff. And like one of the things that that I feel like was like a big success for him was Little Bow Wow, which is crazy. And
Yeah.
I actually I ain't gonna lie. I got a little Bow Wow where the big girls at. I throw that in rotation. That beat's crazy. I throw that in rotation when I'm DJing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, man, for me, it was damn bounce with me, man. When that, or even Lil Bow Wow, you just don't know.
It was
Like
Snoop.
all that went
Wasn't
crazy.
I think Snoop was on the remix on that joint, right?
Probably was, man. He
Yeah.
probably
You
was. Bow Wow was the first, like, what got me into writing music. But I made music all throughout. I wrote songs and poems all throughout middle school, high school, and stuff. But I didn't actually really start taking it serious until I was like 25, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's what's up, man. But
Yeah.
so another quick question, like, who would be like a dream collab? Like, you know what I mean? Like somebody you would like love to collab with.
It'll have to be a producer, probably like Pharrell. Or
Yeah, hell
somebody
yeah.
that somebody who would take reins of the whole thing and be like, who would push me out my comfort zone. You know what I mean? We could meet somewhere in the middle, kind of thing. Like, I
Yeah,
would love to do a song for real.
so like what would you say like your genre is? Like,
I consider myself a hip hop artist.
dig
Like
it?
I don't not so much emphasis on a rapper because that comes with the stigma like you the baddest lyricist, you know what I mean? And
Right.
I kind of feel like it's a good mixture of vibes and lyrics. You know what I
Word.
mean? I might sing a little bit, I might just have a song where I'm just rapping straight through, but I consider myself just a hip hop artist. Yeah.
Word. So you could, I mean, if you could touch every, you know, you could touch every aspect in every genre. You know, that's a good thing, especially with the poetry and stuff like that. They do a lot of that down there, like, you know, like any of the clubs and stuff like that. They do like open mic and things like that.
Yeah, and honestly, I wish I knew some off the top of my head so I could shout them out. But yeah, we definitely have some poets. We have some people who do poetry, but the thing here is nobody really does one thing. Like everybody's like, I'm a rapper and a poet. I'm an event planner. You know what I mean? I do podcasts and I do, this and that. Like everybody does multiple things, man. It's a lot of dope talent here in Columbia, South Carolina, man.
I think that's just the movement period now. Like, you know, you can't have your mindset in your hand in one pot. Like, you got to touch multiple aspects of, if you know, especially when you're dealing with music, you have to touch multiple aspects of like the culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then
Do you,
all the resources are there to do whatever it is that you want to do too. So
do you record your own music, or do you have like a in-house like
I record
producer
my
and stuff?
own I record my own stuff right over there, man. That's where the magic is made.
What you using to record with?
I'm embarrassed, man. I use Fruity Loops. I use FL Studio.
Hey, there is nothing wrong with Fruity Loops, bro. Yo, listen,
Yeah,
yo,
I use FL, man.
ain't nothing. That's how what I learned
Stop it
off
with the
of.
slander.
I learned off the Fruity Loop. Yeah, Fruity Loops ain't nothing wrong with. There she goes, right there. Troy the show,
Hey,
everybody. What's
what's
up?
up? What's up?
Sorry about that. Y'all couldn't see it, but like my whole setup fell down. So everything
Damn.
fell.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had to deal with that. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
we
but
can,
FL, man, you could do so much in FL, like, you know,
you can do
especially with
everything.
it,
Yeah,
everything Pro Tools does.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, my mom got me FL when I was 17, man. When I told her, I gotta always shout out my mom, man. When I told her I wanted to do music, I told her I wanted to play the piano. She bought me a keyboard. I
Wow.
told her I wanted to do FL. I wanted to make beats. She bought me FL Studios, and then my homeboy Randy Solera, which is my one of my number one producers. He taught me how to record off of it. Back in like 2018 or something like that. So I just been recording myself ever since.
Word. Shout
Awesome.
out Mom Dukes. But so
Yeah.
you be making your own beats and shit?
I don't. I kind of went away from making beats because I don't know how to play anything. Like I would just sample.
Dig
You know
it.
what I mean? And I kind of felt like that was just me personally. Kind of felt like that was cheating just a little bit. You know what I mean? When I wanted something that felt like it was my own. So
Facts.
I mostly get my beats from my dog Randy or this kid that I rock with named Ryad who lives in Algeria. So I connected with him. He makes some fire beats, man.
Yeah,
So yeah,
What's
I
up?
like I like sampling too, because I mean I feel like I know what you mean by, you know, playing your own keys and stuff like that. But the way you chop a sample, nobody can chop a sample the way you do it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Right.
Nah, you. It's ironic you said that, man, because I mean, I got an album I'm working on right now, and I do have one song on there. My last little EP that I did, I produced one song, and this next one I produced the song, and it got a sample in there. And I be so scared of like sample clearances and stuff, but I tell myself like if I'm big enough to get
Right.
checked for a sample clearance, then
Then
you know
somebody be doing something right.
exactly. So
Plug you want to plug that EP in real quick?
yeah, the EP is called Dorado. It's available all streaming platforms. Dorado by Chris Mohead. It's 8 songs, and it's just eight songs of it's just a pack of fire, man. I'm just trying new things, trying to find my own genre, trying to find my sound. Recorded, mixed, mastered all by myself. The one song I produced on there is called Vanilla Sky Freestyle. So check that out, man.
Yeah, we could
No.
play a snippet of that if that's cool with you.
Can
Yes.
I
The one that
ask a
you
quick
produced.
question?
Yeah.
Say what?
Did you actually watch the movie Vanilla Sky?
Yeah, yeah, I did.
That's my
What's crazy?
shit, bro.
When you listen to the song, just know that I made the beat the day or the next day after I watched the movie Vanilla
I
Sky.
gotcha. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of inspiration from movies?
Yeah.
You
I'm
are
a movie
you're a
guy, man.
filmmaker, right?
Yes, I am. I'm an aspiring filmmaker. I'm trying. I don't feel comfortable enough calling myself one for real, but I do have two short films that I directed, and I have one feature film that I didn't direct but I starred in, and
Okay. I
the
mean, if you
the feature.
directed 2 films, I think it's fair to call yourself a filmmaker, you know?
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts. I got it. Yeah, I got to stop doing that to myself, man. 'Cause, like,
Right.
I look at it. I'm like, I know I can be this. I know I got it in me, and I know I just need to keep going, keep doing more and more. Because it's like the more you do it, I get better each time. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But
Repetition.
yeah. But I love films, man. I love Quentin Tarantino is my favorite.
Bro, I'm trying.
Uh,
I was trying to put her on to the Hateful Eight.
Yeah, we
yeah,
have
Hateful
had
Eight is fire. Listen, Quentin doesn't have any. He doesn't have any bad movies. The
mm.
Hateful Eight is definitely it's a great movie, but the rest of his filmography is like legendary.
I've
And
probably seen all the other ones. I just haven't seen that one yet. Because I just kind of
it's
fell off watching movies like around the time that
You
came
got
out.
to put that on your list, please.
It's
I'm
on
telling
on
you.
my list.
it's
I'm
fire, man. It's fire.
What's your
It's
favorite Quentin Tarantino movie?
oh man, it depends on the time on the season. Really, like if I need some inspiration for a movie, I take it all the way back and watch Reservoir Dogs.
Man, facts, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, cause that just I think about like just
Oh,
a
I
man with
misspelled your
a.
name, man. I'm
Huh?
sorry.
No,
I
you good?
misspelled your name because I have friends whose last name is Moorhead. I think
Nah,
that's
nah, nah.
what I was thinking. Sorry.
Just don't correct me like the teachers used to do. The teachers used to be like, "Oh, Moorhead." I'm like, no,
Oh, I'm
that's
so sorry.
but not when I watch Reservoir Dogs, I'm like, man, this is like a low budget, just a guy with some inspiration, like just an idea,
It's
one
the
location.
Yep.
You know
It's
what I mean? It's
the whole setup. How the dude's just laying in the floor the whole time. What I mean?
yeah, I
I ain't gonna
love
give
that.
it out
Bro.
to people that didn't see it, but yeah, that's a fire ass movie.
I love seeing directors' first movies, especially when it's like
Yeah,
a low budget movie. You know
right.
what I
So,
mean?
would you say his first movie was
Oh, Quentin Tarantino. Room something. It was like about a bunch of different scenarios and like a
Four
hotel.
Rooms?
Four Rooms was like
No.
Four Rooms had three different directors, and he directed like the last scene.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was like
know that.
each scene had a different director.
I
But
gotta
his
check
Gotcha.
that one out.
I
his
gotcha.
first movie was Reservoir Dogs.
Okay. His first. So
Yeah,
okay, and that's
yeah,
a great movie.
Hell
It's a
yeah.
yeah.
great
Fact,
way to come out of the
fact.
gate. Let me pull this video up. And thank you, Hilo Art, which I believe is your company.
Hollow
Correct.
Art, man. Yeah.
And shout out to them for correcting me on your name. My bad. I
Hey,
swear,
they,
I know
they
you probably get like I have a weird name, and so it's kind of like, you get sick of people messing your name up.
hey man,
But
it's been my name my whole life, man. It is what it is at this point.
exactly, yeah. All right, so this is from Dorado. It's the
Right.
EP,
Yep,
and this
yep.
is your freestyle.
That look like the clean version. But go
Oh, it
ahead.
is. I
Yeah,
mean,
nah, fine.
I can find the dirty one.
That's fine. Whatever you
Let's
play is
get
cool.
dirty. Bim, bim, bim. Let's
I
get
hate it when
dirty.
I'm gonna find them. Let's see if I can find
It
it.
might be the dirty version got the girl on it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, I
if
wanna hear some
recording
cussing
high
and
quality?
shit. Cussing and carrying on. Put it on.
Cousin and carrying on. All
Sound
right.
like my aunts or something.
All right. Here we go.
Rap game, the vanilla as fuck. The pack came, you gon' smell it for months. Sky falls, it ain't nowhere to duck.
listen to the
My
beat.
flaws leave me stupid and stuck.
I
Can't
know.
call, should I stay or I run? Can't fall, if I do then I'm done. On God, on my dad and my mom, nigga, off me. If I sound like someone, I'm a good.
I'm just gonna say, "Everything in Its Right Place" by Radiohead. It's like one of my favorite
Yeah.
songs.
Bro, fire.
We were just talking
Yeah.
about that the other day.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire.
That's-
Yeah, the fire, man. Fire album.
Oops. Yeah.
Man never tried to be tough, riding around with a tuck. Not a thug, I like peace and love. But touch me, you get put in a blunt. Hey queen, you been doing the most. Drink me like you giving a toast. Thank me, then come ask for some more, but don't hate me. When I brag and I boast, eat me until you get a headache and beat me. Cause I got a little fetish, I'm greedy. And I know it's a sin, but I need ye to continue to live. 3G, phone service been weak, but I still ski to the live of the geek. Need me, you know where to begin, this shit easy. We don't have to pretend. Slow mo, when I whip like I'm soldier, I'm so low, low through the soda, I'm so cold, bitch. If you look close, Frozone could've told you I'm colder than.
Ow.
Yeah.
Fire.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Definitely
Yeah,
got
Um,
Vanilla Sky in it.
Copyright flags and whatnot.
Oh yeah, understood. Yeah, yeah, that's Vanilla Sky freestyle. Like I said, I made that beat back in like 2014, and I just recorded that song last year because
Yeah,
I pulled that beat up and I was like, oh man, I kind of snapped with this beat.
yeah. Isn't that
Yeah.
nice? When you find nuggets like that. That's cool. So you're a Radiohead fan?
I'm a fan of that song. I never heard of Radiohead honestly until I saw that movie and I
Yeah,
heard that
that's in the
song,
movie.
and then
Oh,
after I heard the song, I went and listened to the album.
see, I've never seen Vanilla Sky, and I
What?
forgot that was. Yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh man, I love
Oh,
Tom
oh,
Cruise.
Okay.
what? Me
That
too.
movie is hard. That's a
I
good movie.
like you, bro. I like you. I
Yeah,
like you, bro.
You're checking
Cruise,
off the
man.
boxes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. So I was looking at all your socials and stuff like that in your site. You do a little bit of everything, and y'all touched on that earlier, but you really do a little bit of everything. It looks like.
Yeah, a little bit.
Um, and is it your dad that's involved with you on
Yeah,
that stuff too? Okay, that's cool.
yeah.
So
My dad is
whole
my manager.
family, you guys are.
Um, my dad's my manager because if I didn't have like somebody planning this stuff and like helping me focus it, I probably wouldn't get nothing done. I
Oh
just
yeah,
would
you
just
need
be
help. People need
yeah.
to yeah delegate and stuff like that. But that's awesome to have your dad do it because he's gonna like want your best interest.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, for
Not have
sure.
to worry about anyone being
Shout out to the dads in the building.
yeah, right,
Yeah, yeah.
for
And
sure.
he does a lot of the bookings and stuff like that and everything like that. So I can really just focus on creating because that's what I love to do.
Right. I want to say shout out to Dom too. Dom's been hooking us up and been real good to us. So if you know, you know. Shout
Yeah,
out to
shout
Dom.
out Dom, man.
Yeah, for real.
Dom, yeah.
I'll, and I'll get with him if it's okay if I could post a link to his stuff in the comments later. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. So I'll get this out of here. And you also do. It says on your site, I believe, you're a humanitarian. You do hosting. You do what was it all? You're an actor. You're a filmmaker. Is there really like anything that you don't do or you stay away from?
Well, I'll break it down like this. So, um, I'm at my heart, I'm a hip hop artist. I'm a rapper. Around COVID time, we ran out of places to do open mic. So our neighbors owned a restaurant basically, and we let I'm giving y'all the shortest version. Our neighbors owned a restaurant. We asked them, could we have a show where we interview local artists and let them perform because we don't have nowhere to perform, so we're trying to give people a place to perform. And they said yes. So that led us to meeting a bunch of people. We met some filmmakers, which is how I got on my first feature film, which is on Amazon Prime. It's called Vivid. And then we met a guy named I always forget names in interviews, but
I do the same
big
thing.
big homie, little homie is the name of his organization,
Okay.
and he helps kids. He gives kids a place to go and things like that. He helps out with kids and
Oh yeah.
you know,
I love
and
that.
we help with their charity, giving toys and stuff like that at Christmas time, and around August every year we get back to school supplies at My House, which is the restaurant name, My House Restaurant. That's the restaurant where we do all our shows and our interviews and stuff like that. In the parking lot in that restaurant, like a couple weeks before school every year, we help hand out school supplies there. So
Okay.
that's the charity that we do.
The
That's
give back.
awesome.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you kind of have a similar story, DJ Poop Pressure, about with COVID and everything, and it's kind of crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
You have the
Just for
bar and stuff, right?
yeah, like
There's a lot of
well,
parallels there.
there's a bunch, but just to touch base, like I think just to sum it up real quick, the pandemic helped people find their inner self.
Yeah.
And it was just like, like it was all these ideals. Every night I was just writing down. I was like, yo, you know what? I'm going to just start acting on it. But to
Mm.
get
Yeah.
back to the community and stuff like that is always a good look because it's not like you just a statistical rapper, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, giving back to your community. And that's kind of like if you want to plug in the from March 24th to the 28th, that's
Yeah.
a
I
give
mean,
back to a charity.
it happens like that sometimes with because I've done a couple different events or location based things, quote unquote, that were like I went to Denver and I went to Memphis, and I put something out there before I went, and I didn't get any response. Just like, hey, are there any artists in the city that want to, do a quick interview while I'm there, or whatever? No response. I made the video anyway. For New Orleans, I put the thing out. I got so many responses. And from there, it turned into like a showcase. So now we're actually hosting like a whole showcase and stuff, 2 of them,
Oh wow.
kind of, sort of. So yeah, we're going to be down there March 24th through the 27th, and the event is going to be on the 27th, the main one, where it's the actual showcase. The one on Wednesday is an open mic night. But yeah,
Hell yeah. Nah, that's dope, man.
yeah, and if you're listening, you're watching, and you're in New Orleans, you want to tap in, you can go to our Instagram and find more info on that. But sometimes things just kind of evolve on their own, out of your control. Because I had no plans on doing any of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. You just gotta follow your passion, man, and everything will kind of land in the right place.
Exactly.
That's how I see it. You know.
That's the universe talking. It'll line it up. It'll line it up. It'll line it all up for you if you believe and you trust in yourself and you know the things that you want going on. You want to go forward in your life. If you talk to that universe, it's gonna work.
Yeah, I'm gonna say God, man, just for me.
Right.
I follow God. He put me where I'm supposed to be every time, man.
Dig it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think if your intentions are good too, that's kind of leads you in the right direction.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. The films that you're doing, are you trying to get them into India? Or are you trying to get them up on like Amazon Prime as well?
I'm writing one now for Amazon Prime because, like I said, I was doing short films, and then when Dust House Films approached me to star in their film, it's called Vivid. It's on Amazon Prime right now.
Yeah,
that kind of opened my eyes and made me realize, oh, I could, if he did it, and I worked with him, and he got me on there, then I could do it too. So right now I'm working on my album, but I'm trying to write a film. I'm writing a film that's going along with the album, and I'm gonna put that on Prime Video as well.
That's fire. Sky Zoo.
Yeah.
He did something like that with the Snowfall.
Right.
Yeah.
If you caught that, like he had did something like that where he had made like an album for Snowfall, and it made me want to watch it. So I actually heard it on Shade 45, and it made me go watch the show. But doing something like that, that's fire too.
Yeah. So that's my primary focus right now, man. We still doing interviews every week and everything like that, but primary focus is getting this album done and writing this film to go along with it, so I can get that shot and get that out there too. So trying to make some dope, just trying to, feed the people, man, with something dope, something outside the box, things like that.
For sure. So is the movie and the album like intertwined? Are they okay.
Yeah.
Which one did you come up with first? Like which one did you start building first? Or was it
the movie?
Okay.
I started writing the movie back in 2014, but I keep going away from it and then coming back to it because we start even before when I first started my company, I was doing comedy skits. So it started as a comedy skit, but then I kept adding stuff to it. Like I watched House Party and got a bunch of ideas. I watched Back to the Future and got a bunch of ideas. Like I was just watching different things and getting cool ideas.
Yeah.
And I just kept adding to it, and I just I found a way to tie it together with the project now. So
you a Scorpio?
No, I'm a Sagittarius.
I'm a Sagittarius. What up? Sag gang.
Hey, what up? You in November or December?
December 9th.
December what?
9th.
Oh, okay. I'm December 14th.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
sure.
Because you said you on the same type time I was. That's what she was talking about what the pandemic happened. Right before that, I started doing. I went to go see somebody do some stand up short story. When somebody go do stand up, there was nothing but the stand up comedians in there. So I was like, fuck it, let me take my shot at it. And I went up and I freestyled a set. And when I got off the stage, the dude was like, hey, can you come back next week? So when I left out of there, I went home, I started writing stand up. Went back, promoted this shit, ended up packing the place out. And I was doing that, and I was getting a couple of hours from that shit, and then boom, pandemic hit. So
yeah, man, it's like it unlocks something. Like when I see somebody do something and it just it moves me in a way, I'm like, I can do that too.
Facts.
Like I saw them do it, I can do it too.
Yeah, multi-talented, right? And it's good that you have your family support behind you like that and stuff. As you're where you grew up, right? Like you were born and raised in Columbia, South Carolina.
No. I was actually a military brat, man.
That's right. I was hearing that in the background while I was messing with my stuff. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, but listen, I've been in Columbia since I was 11 though. But I've been in 5 different places before then. and
Okay.
then from 11 until now, I'm 32 years old now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm
I thought
from
you
I'm
were
from
younger than
Colombia.
that. Yeah. So you said you lived in Germany for a while.
Yeah, I lived in Germany for 3 years, from like age 8 to
What was
11.
that like?
It was dope. Honestly, it was, from what I can remember, it was real. Like, it was just beautiful, man. I remember seeing like farmlands and stuff. We were on a military base, so it was,
Yeah.
mostly American influence.
Yeah.
Um, I wish I still remembered some German other than curse
Gates.
words and and counting.
Yeah. All I
But
know is V Gates and Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude.
I I remember Scheiße.
Oh yeah, Scheiße.
Scheiße.
Hola Sliza Manelli.
But hey man, but that I like to say all the time, like, I'm thankful for, my different experiences when I was a kid, man. Like, I
Yeah.
used to be ashamed of it a little bit, because when I moved here, yeah, I think from like moving around and coming from Germany to coming to predominantly black school, what I mean, public school in
Yeah.
Columbia, South
Yeah.
Carolina, it
Yeah.
was it was a culture shock, man. I got bullied and all type
Really.
of shit, and but I feel like I'm so thankful for that, because I know how to navigate. I know how to move around in different environments and
Right.
different people and stuff like that. So I'm
For
very
sure.
thankful for that.
A lot of people. I don't want to say especially in the South because that's not fair. And I've been here where I am in Louisiana for like almost 18 years, 19 years. It's been 19 years. Um, but what up, BDBGP? I can say your name now like nothing. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, people don't really get out of like the places where they're born. They just stay in one spot and they don't, move around very much. And it's good to experience new things. 'Cause I've met people that grew up here and they're older than me and they've never been outside this little city. And it's a small little city, so
Now you got to see the world, man. This is a
yeah.
big world. You gotta. I'm ready to get back out there too. Like,
Yeah, me too. I'm ready to get the fuck out from where the fuck I live. I'm tired of it.
yeah, man.
I'm
You
dead
got,
serious. Like, I'm ready to get the hell out of here.
yeah,
You gotta try new things, man.
yeah. You learn more. You get smarter.
Right. So, if you were gonna have somebody play you in a movie, who would it be?
Jaden Smith.
Nice.
I don't know why. I love Jaden Smith, man.
No, listen, he is a dope artist. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, I love little Jaden, man. I can
All he
relate.
does,
I can relate to Jaden Smith in a different way, man. For real.
yeah, because
Like,
he's like a little bit. I wouldn't say he wasn't like an army kid or anything, but he's a little different.
look, Jaden Smith
Yeah.
is like. I use him as an example for, like, everybody goes through bullshit, man. Especially being black in America,
Mm.
because this man, his parents was rich. He had
Right.
everything that you could possibly imagine, but this man tried to emancipate himself from his father.
Facts.
Mm.
He did a movie. His dad pressured him to do a movie, and then the movie flopped, and the whole world shitted on him. And like when he was like
Right.
14
What was it?
years
That space
old.
that space movie Against the World or some
Yeah,
shit.
man. Yeah, and I'm like, bro, like, imagine being a kid and like you already unsure of yourself. You're already, all this and that, and the whole world is like, you fucking suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I
For
can,
sure.
yeah, I got a little, I got a soft spot for Jay for the Smith kids, because I'm like, my parents aren't rich, but I can definitely relate to being the only person in my friend group whose parents are happily together. Like, little things like that,
Right. It's
uncommon.
weird. Yeah.
Did you see
Yeah.
him in the Get Down? How'd you the Get Down?
I
Did you see
didn't.
that?
I watched like the first 2 episodes. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling it.
What?
Maybe I gotta give it another shot, man. But I wasn't
Damn.
feeling it.
It's a
Yeah,
good show. I watched. It's like my third time watching it. I fuck with it.
I gotta check it out. I give it a fair chance, man. Maybe it's just the place I was in life. I wasn't really into it.
It's like that sometimes. I go back and check stuff out. And I was like, oh, this is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know one time I watched the fucking Pursuit of Happiness on the E-pill. I'll never do that shit again.
Well, out of all things,
I
What is,
know.
what
It's
is
just
that again? I'm
the
drawing a
Pursuit of
blank.
Happiness. That movie was like, I don't know. I just look at it. It was like, like fucking like a Stephen King film when I was watching that shit on ecstasy. Like
yeah,
I was
bro.
like, this movie's fucked up.
Yeah,
Like
dirty. Okay, on X. All
yeah.
right.
You was pursuing happiness for real, bro. And
Yeah.
I took an edible and went to see Interstellar. I was like, this is the saddest fucking movie I ever seen in my life. Like,
Yeah, I
was
actually got a similar experience.
yeah, they were like, oh, it's a movie about interstellar space travel. He's gonna go to a different universe and different planets. And the only thing I remember
Good
about that
movie,
movie is his daughter fucking outgrew him, and he was crying watching the videos and stuff. I was like, this shit's sad as hell. What the hell?
Good movie though.
Oh yeah, Interstellar. That's what Juice Alba and what the hell's his name? He was in
Oh, I can't remember.
he looks like Woody Harrelson. He reminds me of Woody Harrelson.
Oh, you talking about that's Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey, my man.
I don't think Idris Elba was in it though, but
yeah, he's the one that fights. He fights him at the end. You don't remember?
I don't know. But yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen it, man. But,
Chris Green said, "Shout out to you."
Yep, shout out.
Oh yeah, shout out. Who's you said? Chris Green.
Chris Green, yeah.
Superman, what up, boy? Yeah, that's Superman.
So, Jaden Smith, if you had like, and I don't know what your relationship status is, but if you had like a love interest in the movie, who would you pick to play that person? Just for
my lady looked like Zendaya, so I'm gonna say Zendaya.
Lucky you.
Yeah, or what's the girl, the model, Chanel Lamont.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
That's standards, wow. Yeah. Just really aim for the sky with that.
Yeah.
Do you have any other like singles or songs that you would like pick for us to showcase here?
If you could, I have a music video out for my song So Well, featuring Aux PT. I got to shout out my boy Aux PT. He's part of my my team, Hilo, which includes myself, Kwame, Aux PT, and then just affiliates like Priest and Mage the Prince and countless others. But the name of the song is So Well, and we released a music video for it like a few months last year, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got it right here. And what was the name of the Aux?
Aux PT, yep, that's my boy. Yeah, featuring Aux PT.
All right, here we go.
Our next participant coming up, man. This is my brother. This is my partner. He's the reason I'm up here today, man. Introduce all these artists here. Man, y'all please put your hands together for Mr. Chris Mohead.
Uh-oh.
Chris Mohead.
I'm just going to do like more sketches like this.
Can you hear me out there? Yeah. Hey, look, I'ma live forever, but I die about my bitch. And I ain't never gonna die, but I would die about my kid. And most of us ain't thriving, we outside trying to exist. And earning 50 cents, many men gonna die trying to get rich. I stopped going to church, I can't afford the collection plate no more. Pastors preach of righteousness, but really just be pimping folks. Girls be 22 and selling coochie like no other options. I can't even judge them. If I'm drunk, they just might earn a profit. Stop it. Yeah. I'm trying to focus, and most of us be trying to give advice, but none of us know shit. I told
time got away from me, man.
Yeah.
Forgot about the time. Oh, that's dope. I love it.
Can't afford to go to church no more because I'm tired of it. Would you say can't
afford the collection plate?
Can't afford the collection plate. Damn. Man. Pastors preach your righteousness, but really just be pimping folks. But hey, real quick, I just want to shout out my house. If you look, that's the restaurant right there. That's where we do all our interviews, and that's essentially how our show goes. We interview people, then we start the open mic. We get a host to get on stage and call out who's going to come up next to perform.
Oh, that's what's up.
So this is my little commercial.
You have a set day of the week or
every Thursday.
All right, that's what we do our show. You typically.
Yeah, that's just a holiday or something.
Y'all 420 friendly over there?
We what's funny, man. They had to put a stop to it, man. We used to be on the. Never mind. We're not allowed to do it no more. Do it. If anybody's watching, do it before you come, please.
Yeah. Don't be sloppy.
Exactly.
I'll play a little bit more. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit so we can get,
Clear my throat. It's important. Chill. Never die, but still. I die for my mama, she the reason I'm here. I die for my granny, she done told me to chill. I was miseducated like Lauryn Hill. Where I'm from, every young nigga learn the deal.
So well, can't let no nigga without no vision try to tell me something. Oh well, you think can't let no bitch without no vision try to tell me something. So well, you think can't let no nigga without no vision try to tell me something.
I love that hook. That's great.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. And shout out to the cooks in the back in the kitchen, man. They always show love, man. Shout out to all the waitresses. They're very heavy-handed when we come. And that was Aux PT's, the end of his verse that y'all just heard.
Yeah, okay. Pour it up. Let me get a drink.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was
What
very
you be
nice.
sipping on?
I'm a
And me?
tequila. I love tequila, man. I love if
Reposado.
if I got money for it, man, I get Don Julio, but most times I just drink Jose Cuervo.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's my twist right there. I be fucking with the Quavo.
Yeah. That's my go-to, the silver. I used
I just
Oh,
started trying Casamigos. That Casamigos used to be at like a lower shelf tequila.
nah, yeah.
How
Now it's
people started endorsing it.
yeah.
yeah.
Who's liquor is that? That's George Clooney's, right?
Who?
It's
Casamigos?
George Clooney owns Casamigos.
Oh, okay.
I,
It seems like every liquor is owned by some celebrity nowadays.
I am. I can't do the house friends, whatever it is, Casamigos,
No,
because when I drink it, it's like it doesn't really get me. I
it
feel it for
sneaks up
like
on you. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
probably that's the dark silver bottle.
that I like.
No, which one did you just say? I'm sorry. I thought
She
he
said
said the gray
no, I
Casamigos,
said
but the gray one.
Casamigos. Yeah,
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 there's different kinds. I
there's
think there's
different kinds. There's like the Terramana, the Reposado, and the what the hell's the other one? One of them is real nasty. I can't even drink this shit. It tastes like
the one I
gasoline.
like. I have the silver, like the dark silver you were talking about, not the
Yeah.
gray. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's Reposado. I don't know.
hey, to be honest, if we get sponsorships, man, whatever anybody pours for me, I'm gonna drink
You're
it
like,
anyway.
good.
Yeah, it's all good either way.
You don't fuck with the Crown Apple?
Nah, my lady loves that, man. I don't
That's what
like.
I like. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't do sweet stuff. It make my stomach
you
hurt.
you gotta do that shit with the cranberry juice. That shit be busted.
Yeah, I can't do sweet. I don't like mixed drinks. I like straight. I like everything.
Right. Just
Like
get
my
to the
drink straight.
point.
Yeah, exactly. Take it like medicine.
So South Carolina, like a lot of people may not realize how many different artists, are from there. Cause like, a lot of them, you hear about them, you might think they're from somewhere else. I don't know. It's just kind of, but like, Speaker Knockers is from there.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace,
Yeah,
Speaker
yeah,
Knockers, man.
for sure.
Yeah.
Marley Marr is from there, like OG style. And,
Hey, real quick, I just want to say Speaker Knockers gave me this right here
oh, what?
in high school when we were
Wow.
yeah, we were in class together, man. He gave me his
Are
first
you
mixtape.
serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dead serious.
Rest in peace,
Derek,
Speaker
Lil
Knockers.
Derek, man. Jamal Jr. That was his first rap name. Yeah,
Wow.
man, I cherish this, man. Keep that because
That's
when he
dope. I'm
gave
glad I brought that up.
yeah, when he gave me that made me want to and make a mixtape, and I made my first mixtape like right after him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, everybody know Lil Derek, man.
Yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm trying to think of some more. I know was it Rennie Rucci?
Rennie Rucci, we got Black Zach. Those
Yep.
like the big dogs over here.
Yeah.
No, we trying to. Yeah.
There's a sound. There's a sound there. It's kind of like hard to like put your finger on it exactly, but you know how there's like a Texas sound and like a New York sound, whatever. But there's definitely a sound coming out of there.
Well, we're finding our way, and I think a big thing with us is no one wants to be considered a copycat. Like everybody
No.
kind of wants to do their own thing, and that's kind of like a gift and a curse because a lot of times we end up, a lot of times we end up clicking up and like only rocking with this group over here, this group. And I try to dip my toes in every little pocket, every little corner as much as I can. But everybody's doing their thing, man. Shout out to everybody. We trying to make our own way. We're trying to build a community that everybody's invited to. That's the whole point of my house, the open mic. We try to get as many whoever wants to come and perform. Everybody's invited, man. Like
That's awesome.
we rock with everybody over here.
Yeah, I feel like people should be doing that a lot more. The city seems a little calmer when people do shit like that. You know what I mean? Linking up with everybody, because it's a lot of the times like things happen, like that go left is because you don't know this
Jealousy
person.
and-
You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? But like y'all all click up together and make music with each other and help each other off of each other's
Works a lot better
resources.
that way.
Right.
Yeah, man, because I get sick of people saying like you just gotta move to Atlanta to do this. You just gotta move here to do that. And I'm like, if you're not popping off in this small town right here, like you're not gonna make it big in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what they say. There's a saying, you don't make it at home, you ain't making it nowhere.
Yeah, so it's like,
yeah.
why not just support what you got right here? You know what I mean? Let's just show love to each other, and like whatever happens. Like there's enough for us all to eat here.
Right.
We just gotta, we just all gotta lock in. But I'm not here to tell everybody what they should be doing, man. I'm just here to, show love, man. I'm just here to do what I do.
Right.
Dig it.
Hilo Art said TNT producer in parentheses.
TNT.
TNT. That's what Hilo Art said.
Hey, that's Pops. I don't know what he talking about.
Okay.
he,
Respectfully.
he shouting somebody out. I'm not sure who it is though.
Okay, okay. Well, shout out to them.
Shout out
Yeah,
to TNT. He's a producer. I get it.
yeah. Shout out TNT.
Right. Well, yeah, so you have the album, you don't have a date really or like a time frame?
Yeah, I
When
have a time frame.
Okay.
It's definitely gonna drop in the summertime. It's gonna be a summer album. It's gonna be a fun album. Like yeah. It's gonna come out, and then shortly after that, I'm gonna drop. Or I'm gonna when I finish making the album, I'm gonna lock in and start making the film. So
Okay.
while I'm pushing the album when it's coming out, I
Mhm.
want to be filming the movie. So it
Gotcha.
should. I'm gonna just say August. Like it'll be out in August. The album
The
will.
album, okay, dope.
Yeah.
Does it have a title yet?
It does, but I don't want to give it to you yet because I'm so specific. Like the variations. Should I put a the in front of it? Should I do
Mm,
this? Like
yeah,
I want
yeah,
to give you the exact title when the title's ready.
I gotcha.
Dig
No,
it.
that's cool. We'll be looking for it.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
what are your socials too if you want to shout those out?
Facebook and Instagram, Chris Mohead. Check me out.
Not
Just my name,
Moorhead, Mohead.
Mohead.
Mohead, Mohead. And also make sure you follow. If you don't follow me, make sure you follow Hylo Art, HYLOART on Instagram and Facebook. We on TikTok too, I think, but we don't really post like that. So
Oh,
Instagram
you
and
gotta
Facebook.
post on TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah. And YouTube. If you go on our YouTube page, you'll see like over 500 interviews we've done here in
Mm.
Columbia. You know what I mean? So check us out if you're ever in Columbia. Pull up, come to the show, man. Come catch a vibe. I will buy you a drink personally.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Show love. I was supposed to go. It's so crazy because 2 out of town trips I had this year. One was to Pennsylvania, and that was supposed to be in that's supposed to be in January.
Okay.
Matter of fact, both of them were supposed to be in January. One to Pennsylvania and one to New Orleans.
What?
Wow,
And
that's weird.
yeah,
What were you
both
supposed to come
of
up in PA?
there was a talent showcase. I can't even remember the name of the city, but it was it I don't know. I gave them a confirmation too late. Like I was
Oh,
trying to get the time off from my job, and when they finally let me off, I was like, "Hey, I'm good to go," and they were like, "Oh, it's too late," because it was like less than 10 days out or something like that. But
Damn,
yeah.
I bet you can remember what it was because it's probably sound like something up here.
Was it
yeah,
Reading?
That's where they do a lot of talent showcases and stuff. If not, it would have been Philly, Allentown, or
it wasn't it wasn't Philly. I
Yeah.
can't remember. It was something Berg.
Pittsburgh.
Nah, it wasn't Pittsburgh. Nah, it
It
was
wasn't
something.
Pittsburgh.
I think you know that.
Nah, I would remember Pittsburgh.
Shippensburg.
Is that a place? Shippensburg?
Yeah, that
Shippensburg.
sounds made up. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen, there's Shippensburg. There's Bloomsburg.
You know,
Um,
if you give me a second, we can. I mean, I can DM you later and let you know specifics.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But
And I'm
next time, we said we will reschedule it. So next time I go, I'll definitely hit you up, man.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, where he is, they get a lot of artists coming through that I was kind of surprised about. Like Finesse 2 times is coming through there.
Finesse
he's
Right.
two
gonna.
times. Shout out to
Yeah,
him.
yeah. He
Yeah.
about to be up. He about to be up here. I'm gonna go over there and check him out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just kind of I don't know because it's a smaller city,
Well,
relative.
see, well,
Like,
Reading. If you ever play Monopoly, Reading is the Reading Railroad.
everyone
you
calls
ever-
it Reading Railroad, but
Yeah, they call it
no.
Reading
Yeah, I
Railroad.
swear.
Yeah, no, Reading. It's Reading. It's called Reading. But that's where I'm from is Reading. Reading. We used to have like a big industry, like factories and all type of shit. And like there used
Yeah.
to be a lot of money here, a lot of Italians and things like that. And a lot of the people, well, back in the day, we had this place called the Outlets, and everybody used to come up here from New York and come shopping here. So like there was people that like said that. Matter of fact, Mike Tyson knocked somebody out that used to come buy sneakers from me all the time at the mall. I swear to God, I kid you not.
Huh.
Mike Tyson, man.
Mike Tyson, bro. Like
Mike Tyson, my biggest fear. I don't ever want to meet that man.
Yeah.
Terrified of
I'm
Mike.
I'm not scared of nobody, but I was like, I might have to shoot Mike, man.
you gotta lay Mike Tyson out,
Yeah, you
man.
gotta lay him
Hold on.
down.
Yeah.
All right, let's
But
not.
yeah, but like that's where we're from. So like a lot of people still migrate to here, like
Okay.
because there's a lot of music. There's a lot of people that make music here, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of resources and stuff from Pennsylvania. Period. So
Yeah.
For sure.
And real quick, if you have a second, I'm gonna
Yep.
play this mic drop that you did. Or
Oh
I'm gonna,
yeah.
yeah, just a snippet of this.
I can see you through the smoke. Yeah, I can smell you through the bullshit. Yeah, and you know what the
All right, we
truth.
here with Chris Mohead, man, on the mic.
What's up, man?
Let me ask you, what does being on the mic actually mean for you?
Being on the mic is a opportunity to express myself, and you know what I'm saying. I always look at music like a language. You know what I'm saying. So I'm just speaking, telling my story in my own language. That's what being on the mic is for me.
Yeah, that's the part I like. You know, that's I kind of resonate with that.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
really does. You know, it goes across regular language barriers in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it does, man. Music in general, art in general, man. It's like just a different way of communicating thoughts and feelings and emotions that we have. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just my way of expressing myself, man. Um, yeah, shout out to Yo Shane. I always got to shout out who it is. Shout out to Yo Shane for getting me on there on the mic.
Do you freestyle or do any rapping on the rest of this interview?
There's 2 videos.
Oh,
That's just the interview. There was another video along with it that was me rapping.
okay. That's what I was going for. Hold on. Well, let me get this out of the screen. And what about touring? Do you plan on doing any touring?
Yes, I
Anytime soon?
do. I do. Getting out of town is a big goal of mine. You know what I mean? But for me, it's like when I get around to dropping an album, just booking as many shows as I can around that time, and then just calling it a tour. But the goal for later this year, is to get out of town more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Reach a wider audience.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, is there some place in the world that you haven't been that you would want to go to, like at the top of your list?
I just want to see the the Mecca. I want to perform in New York. I want to perform in LA. If you're just talking about vacation, I want to go to Alaska for some reason.
For some reason, no. A lot of artists have been going there, like more than they used to.
Yeah.
Killer Priest went there recently. I saw on his podcast.
Yeah.
Just like T.I. went there recently.
Oh wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see different. I just want to see different things, man. I want to experience the whole world, man.
You want to perform in New York? You might want to check out a venue called SOBs. That's where they like do a lot of, up and coming artists. Yeah, it's called SOBs.
SOB.
Yeah, we performed there. That was pretty dope. And everybody in there is like with the culture and stuff like that. You don't get no riff-raff, none of that shit.
Cool.
So SOBs.
SOBs. I heard of that. I feel like.
Yeah, BB is. I think BB King has something to do with that.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I don't know if you had people there or something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna remember that SOBs.
Yeah. All right, I found it. Here we go.
I can see you through the smoke. Yeah, I can smell you through the bullshit. And you know what the truth is. It's time to let the people know. Oh, I can see you through the smoke. Yeah, I can smell you through the bullshit. Yeah, and you know what the truth is. Yeah, it's time to let the people know. Oh, too many lies in your raps. Too many niggas outside in the trap. Too many niggas write lines in all caps about pulling out the strap. Too many niggas wanna prove they not pussy till a killer pull up with a stick. Too many niggas outside line like they slide while I'm inside fucking they chick. I'm no thug and I don't pretend. I want slugs in my teeth when I grin. I want girls on my shows doing clothes. Don't want nobody in the crowd shooting. I need fam, I don't want no friends. I need the best life of my kid. I need you to make true shit today. Don't break the 8th commandment. Cause I've been in a slump so low I can't get up. They say when it rains it dumps. Feel like I'm getting jumped, but the other side is sun. Feel like I finally see. That's why I just tell the truth. The truth will set you free, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire.
Very fire.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So y'all were naming famous people from South Carolina, TNT producers, and a lot of Rod Wave beeps. Pipe that shit up, TNT.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah.
I apologize. Yeah,
Nah,
I'm not too familiar with producers like in South Carolina in general, but yeah, thank you.
Shout out TNT, man. Pops is a big Rod Wave fan. He loves
Yeah,
Rod
Rod
Wave.
Yeah, he's awesome. He said the show at the Sherman Theater in Stroudsburg. Oh, he said Stroudsburg. That's the name of the theater.
Stroudsburg. What did I say? I knew it was a bird.
Oh, Stroudsburg. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Stroudsburg,
Yeah,
I guess.
Stroudsburg.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pops, man. You
might be out that way again if you reschedule.
Hopefully they'll reschedule and let me know, and I'll have enough time.
Hey, you get out there, let me know. I'll come out there. I'll meet you out there. That's not too far.
Yeah, we could do like a little like live footage or like little
Yeah, I
Or
think I
in-person
could do that.
interview even.
Man, what? That'll be fire. I would
Hell
love it.
yeah.
Sure.
That's like 30 minutes from here,
Yeah.
Stroudsburg.
Yeah. That's like 10 hours from here, man. But
Yeah, facts.
I'll be there. Yeah.
I'm like 20 hours from everything.
Jeez.
All right. Well, we won't hold you any longer. Could you do us one favor though before you leave?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you do us a quick drop? Like, this is Chris Mohead. You're listening to the Rap Yard podcast.
The Rap What Now podcast?
Rap Yard podcast,
This right now?
if you don't mind.
What's up, y'all? This is Chris Mohead, and you're listening to the Rap Yard podcast. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. I love this, man. This is dope.
Thank you. I'm proud of it. But we enjoy your music, and we're going to be looking for your album drop around August sometime.
Yes,
for
ma'am.
sure. Yeah.
Thank
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. That's a Rap Yard podcast. See you later.
Peace.